Hi everybody, we are so excited to tell you about the guest we had on the podcast this week, Cindy Beall. Incredible time we had with her. So much fun, so much wisdom that she shares. Just in case you don't know a whole lot about Cindy, Cindy Beall is a writer, a speaker, and a mentor. Cindy has been married to Chris since 1993. They have been in full-time ministry for most of their marriage. Cindy serves alongside Chris at Life.Church at Oklahoma City. And she has written 2 books, Healing Your Marriage When Trust is Broken and Rebuilding a Marriage Better Than New. You can connect with her on social media at Cindy Beall and cindybeall.com.
The interview was amazing. It was like catching up with an old friend.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Her story is incredible, and we had so much fun, and it was just an honor interviewing her. We wanted to share with you guys a couple questions that we had asked her so you can see how the interview went.
You know, one of the things we asked her was to talk about personal grief in the process and how it's a normal response, that there are stages of grief, and it's just because it's a loss of a relationship.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean you have to get divorced, but there is still a loss of what you hoped and the expectations that can be there, and she shared a lot about that.
Yeah.
We also had her talk about what it looks like to build a new foundation. One of the analogies she uses in her book is that their house burnt to the ground, and they were advised to build a foundation on the old, or build a new home on the old foundation. And it's a kind of a comical story because obviously her husband Chris and her looked at each other and said, "That's insane. Why would you build a brand new house on an old foundation?" And they talk about how that's what a lot of couples do. They're not willing to rebuild a new foundation and start from new. And that's a recipe for disaster. And she talks about how important it is to understand the foundation will set the tone for the rest of your marriage. And it can be a fruitful marriage. In fact, I love her phrase, better than new, right? It's not just restoring what was old. It's not just, okay, fixing it so it's workable. It's a better than new marriage. And she talks about how that's possible, how you can have a marriage that thrives even after infidelity takes place.
Yes, and rebuilding trust and forgiveness after infidelity has taken place. We were so blessed by our interview, and we know you're going to be too. Make sure you check it out.